Charholi, I think it's in a sweet spot in terms of location. It's in the news for all the good, the right reasons. One is it's at a cusp of actually Pune city and Pimpri-Chinchwad. It's very well connected to the eastern part of Pune, which is also a great employment hub, and also to the industrial zones which are in and around Pimpri-Chinchwad, which is a very well developing, fast growing city in itself. So I think Charholi is really the place to be. When it comes to master planning for an architect, the land itself matters a lot, its size, proportion, shape, then what is its orientation, what surrounds it, how well it's connected to the the road network and so on. Fortunately, this plot has very good proportions, very good orientation. The length of the plot on two sides faces east and west, which are very good directions for achieving good cross ventilation, wind flow patterns. And also immediate neighborhood on these two sides, we don't have buildings that are too close to it. So we were able to achieve quite a good open kind of a layout. Again, from the developer side, they always wanted the project to have a kind of very a graciousness to it in terms of its proportions, openness, and the entire feel of the project had to be that a person living there should feel really very free, and a sense of space should be there. So these were the guiding principles for the master planning. Like I said, the developers wanted to achieve a sense of graciousness in the whole building. So the architectural language, while it had to be contemporary and in keeping with the times, we yet didn't want it to be very stark and too minimalistic. Every person living there had to have that sense of warmth which had to come from the building, the way the building looked, the way it presented itself to the world outside. So if you see, there is a light articulation to the building elements. The plan itself of each unit has large balconies, all of that, so that contributes. At the same time, we've added a little bit of detailing to the buildings. The color combination, everything, the thought was that the buildings should have a sense of timelessness to them. So they should not age after, say, 10 years. The building shouldn't look that, oh, this was made at this time. At every point of time, it should still look very appropriate for that point of time. Every house, every resident is the king or queen of their own house. So the house is their own castle. So there are many factors. One is, of course, functionality, which sometimes becomes the overarching reason for how you plan the house. But functionality has to be there. We have to achieve minimum wastage of space into non-functional areas or long passages, dark passages. Those are one thing that we definitely tried to avoid here. If you look at the floor plan, there is hardly any space that you could say that, oh, this is an area that was maybe not required to be built. But also the proportions of each room, how spacious, how open, how airy and daylit they feel, that is very important. So the layout aims at achieving maximum ventilation, maximum daylight. The sizes of rooms are very comfortable. When you're sitting in that space, you feel, wow, I'm in a large space. It's very comfortable for me to sit. There's no crowding anywhere. There's a lot of privacy for all the bedrooms. So these were the guiding principles for the design of the layout. So as far as the amenities are concerned, we were not taking off things from a list. So we have thought of amenities which should actually be an extension of their everyday lives for every resident of this who's going to occupy this space in the future. So it's spaces for for play, for recreation, for being in a calm space by themselves, for their fitness goals, for recreation, for celebration. All of these spaces are thought of, and they are very easily and seamlessly accessible to the residents. And a lot of spaces are pedestrian only, vehicle free zones, which would make it very safe for children and for senior citizens. The consultants who have been hired, like me, they're all very senior people, and we've all worked together as a good team in previous projects with the same developer as well. So there has been a lot of behind the scenes brainstorming sessions, a lot of arguments even before we were actually able to arrive at this eventual product. So I can assure you that from the sides of the consultants, there has been tremendous thought and effort put in, lot of coordination, and the developer whom we worked with in the past, I have really appreciated. They are a young team, but they have been very, very conscious about quality and have insisted very much on achieving very good finishes and everything into the building. And I would say this project is going to be exemplified by the thoughtfulness that has been put into it by everybody involved.